To hide apps on this phone, we can use the Secure folder, which is like a private space that allows us to install apps within the private space, within the separated environment. So in order to do that, first we're gonna go to Settings, scroll down over here in order to find the Security and Privacy option. Scroll all the way down to go to More Security and Privacy, and then over here you should be able to find Secure folder. Now we're gonna press Allow to receive notifications from the Secure folder, press Continue, press this arrow one more time, and then we need to log in. So we need to choose our Google account that we will use within the Secure folder, because we have a separate Play Store, for example, which of course allows us to install apps. So I'm gonna just use the only account that I have. Enter the screen lock password or use biometrics in order to proceed. And now we need to wait for the Secure folder to be set up. Well, first we need to actually set up the password for the Secure folder. So in this case, I'm going to use a simple PIN code, choose any password, any type that you wish to have set up, and enter the password twice in order to confirm. And there we go. Now over here we can also set up the recovery in case you forget the password. In my case, I'm just going to set it up later. Then we can also use biometrics, so you can use your fingerprint in order to do that, so you can press it up if you want to, if not, then just maybe later. So now, the thing is, in order to hide the app, we need to, like I said, install it in the Secure folder. The Secure folder can be found in the app drawer now, as you can see over here, at least by default. We can also hide it from the app drawer as well, but I'm gonna show that later. So, we have two ways. We can press this plus button in the bottom right corner in order to choose Add Apps. Let's press Add Apps again, and now we can choose whichever app that we already have on our phone in order to include it in the Secure folder. So let's say I'm gonna choose Facebook in this example. Of course, we can select multiple apps. Once you are ready, press this check in the bottom right corner. And there we go, apps added. So I have my Facebook app over here. And now, after that, what I can do is uninstall the Facebook app from here. However, what you need to keep in mind is that the Secure folder, like I mentioned, it has separate environment. So this means that every setting, every account, everything pretty much is separated. You have different data in this app. So if you have anything important on the app that you wish to hide, then you want to make sure that you actually transfer that data or anything that is important in that case, that your account is also set up over there, because you will need to log in, etc. So keep that in mind. So since we have the app over here, we can uninstall it from the app drawer over here, and if you do so, you will still have your app in the Secure folder after that. I'm gonna actually use maybe a different example over here. So let's say I'm gonna install, let's go to Add Apps, and let's say I'm gonna use this game over here, right? This Block Blast. In this case, if I uninstall it from here, let's just uninstall it, there we go. Then if I go to the Secure folder, I still have it over here. I can still open it, I can still play it. So this is how it works. And there is the second option to add apps. You don't really have to install them on your phone, you can just install them in the Secure folder. So over here in the top right corner we have this Play Store button. We can press it in order to install apps over here. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna install Telegram over here. Let's install it. And once the app is installed, you will have it in this Secure folder. You will not be able to find it in the app drawer, but you will find it in the Secure folder. So let me go back, I think it should be there. There we go. So this is how it works. Tap on these three lines over here in the top left corner in order to find some additional options like disguised icons. You can also enable stealth mode in order to hide the Secure folder, to remove it from the home screen or the app drawer actually. And if you go to authentication settings, you can, for example, change the password, use fingerprint, and so on and so forth. So that's about it. This is how we can hide apps on Motorola Edge 60 Pro. Check out this playlist to find more guides, like, comment, subscribe.